What's up, guys? Today we're fishing the Mobile River. We're actually up a creek, and the river is completely flooded right now. It's actually up flirting with flood stage. The river is way back up in the woods everywhere. So what we're going to do today, I think, is go as far back up in this creek as we can go and see if we can't get back to where we start getting into some normal banks and start there. If not, we're probably going to have to make a trek to the woods and see if we can't find some new shoreline. But stay tuned. Let's see if we can't figure them out. All right, guys, fish number one. My GoPro quit recording for a minute, but that's 12 and a half, so it's a start. We finally made it far enough back in this creek. We found a railroad trestle, and I'm just throwing a wacky worm around some of these pilings and on this little bluff right here. One of the spots that's not flooded out. Everything else is just completely flooded out as far as you can see back in the woods. So we're trying to find somewhere where there's a hard edge, and that's where I picked that one up. So we'll see if we can find some more. So let's go. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, look at that one. That's the kind we need right there. That is the kind we need. That's a good one. On the Senko. The old trusty Senko. Oh yeah. All right. 20 inches. That's a good one. All right. Let you go, buddy. Oh, that's fun. Like I said, we just came way back in this creek. I'm talking we've had to cut through the woods, lay all the poles down, go around down trees and get way back here. And that guy was just sitting on the edge of this, I see him swim, he just swam off on my active target. But probably bedding, water temperatures like 61, 62 degrees. It's mid-March. The water's finally dropped back down. It's been up in flood stage for a couple of weeks now, and it's finally starting to get back to where it's still way off in the woods, but it's only about 2 feet high, where some of those fish are starting to pull back out and get in some of these typical spots, and he's probably thinking about spawning. So let's get after it and see if we can't get us some more. Burner, but he measures. All right, that's 3. All of them have been on this side under these bridges. So we'll see if there's something to it. We'll fish all these columns and that little wall and see if we can't pick something else up. Hopefully the road noise isn't too loud for you. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so I've gone way up the creek. I mean, you can see the water's well within the banks back here, but honestly the only place I got those bites on was by the bridges. So I think we're going to run back down to those bridges. But I tell you what, it is beautiful back here. I mean, it's called Cedar Creek, and I think I know why with all these cedar trees. It's not something you see every day in Mobile, so it's pretty cool to be able to come back here. And you know, I went through some areas that definitely there hasn't been any boats back here. I mean, we're way back in this creek, but I mean, it's clear water, beautiful scenery. Just can't find any fish. So could be the fact that we're post front, but either way, I think I'm gonna go back down to those bridges, and then if I got a little time left after that, I think I might go back out and go the other direction. Woo, watch out. And see if I can't get in some of the water that's mixing with some of that river water. Got a little stain to it, and see if I can't get on a couple fish there after lunch. But anyway, that's the plan. So we're gonna make a run out of here and go hit that spot I caught that 20 at earlier this morning. Dang it. There's one. All right, same spot I caught that 20 at earlier. Look at that. A good move coming back down here. Let's see what she does. All right, 16 3/4. Same exact spot I caught the 20 at earlier. Look at there. Yeah, this is a cool spot. It's right here by this railroad trestle. So there's a good bit of current. Man, good bit of current coming down the river or the creek, and it's coming around here and it's hitting this wall, and it's just coming right around this edge. It's about 3 feet deep. Got a kind of gravelly sand bottom, and I'm not sure if they're pulling up on there to spawn or if it's just a nice little corral they can kind of ease up in there and feed. But either way, I'm happy with it, so let's roll. All right, 13 on the jig. So I think I figured out what's going on right here. There's a little bit of a channel that actually runs through here. It's shallow behind me, and then there's the wall right here. And the main creek is back there, but there's a little channel that runs through there. It cuts through here, it's a little bit deeper. There's a log jam right here. I'll show you the log jam. So there's a log jam right here, there's a couple of deep trees right here. So I have a feeling I flip that jig around some of these trees, I can probably get bit again. So let's see what happens. All right, 14 3/4. There you go. All right, we're on to something. It's funny, we just keep hanging around this one spot, keep catching fish. Eventually we'll have to go somewhere else, but I guess as long as we're still catching, we'll hang around. That's a good one. Boom! Right where he should have been laying. Oh man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Had to come up in here and find somewhere where the bank came all the way out to the water. Finally caught another one. That's a good one. All right, man, it's been rough. I mean, the water is so far up in the trees. It's probably 100 yards up in the trees in most spots. So it's definitely been a challenge. All right, 18 1/4. We'll take that. There you go, girl. Another one on the wacky. Whew, man. Yeah, it's just like everything is, with the river this high, everything is so flooded. And I'm having to find areas. Everywhere that I've caught fish has been areas where I can actually get to the bank. So like high spots in the woods, stuff like that, seems to be where those fish are sitting. They're definitely on the bank, and most of the areas I can't get to them. It's just woods, water and woods as far as you can see. But those couple spots that I can actually get in there and fish the shoreline, I'm getting bit. So that's two good ones. We got about 40 minutes left. Let's see if we can't get one more good one before the day's over. Let's go.